Made it. Good to be back. Just chose Brisbane because I grew up skating here and I know how a lot of the spots are. I've been living in the States for 2 years, you know, it's like coming back here is refreshing. Like I do different tricks now and, you know, I could skate things differently. So yeah, so I chose Brisbane, Australia, and my family's here too. It just makes everything a lot easier and it's good to see them as well and way more easier to get stuff done here. Everything's way closer. No LA traffic. Made it, dude. Long ass flight. 14 hours. So hectic. Homie should be here soon. Hyped to be back though. Back in Brisbane. Back to come and see my family, see the friends and everything. It's gonna be good. Yo! Man, my dudes, man. I'm out. All good, Jenny boy. My dudes. What am I
Survival.
Yes, mate. How you doing?
Chilling.
Tommy was wild when he was young. He was all over the show, jumping and climbing all the time. And his grandmother had a farm in South Africa. And we're looking for him in the yard. We couldn't find him. He climbed right up the mango tree. He was 4.5 years old. Fell down and scraped all his flesh on his knees. And we're like, stop being wild, boy, calm down. But he wouldn't. And now he's still jumping off roofs and doing things with skating.
My dude, man, 1,000. No, man, it's good to see my dudes. I'm so excited.
The rail's super good.
Yeah?
We just go check it, yeah.
Yeah, the Forest Lake one?
Just go get some food and then, yeah.
Sick, I'm keen.
Go check it.
100%. Let's get a big
You don't have to
breakfast.
actually like skate it today. We can just, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just check it.
Yeah.
Just have like a little rat sesh or something.
Yeah. I'm feeling good, surprisingly, though. I'm keen to like maybe, you know, warm up on it, see how it feels. It's got everything, and no one's here. So crazy. It's good. I haven't been here in a long time. They redid it not so long ago. Rail, big bowl, tranny, smooth.
Tommy's full name and his right name is Aldane Ryan Fynn, and he was born in Durban in South Africa.
Well, his mum loved the name Aldane, and I used to just call him Tommy. Tom, was my baby boy. Well, that's how Tommy came about. His real name's Aldane Ryan.
I need to wax it.
Our whole family came from Durban. That's where we grew up. My family and Stacey's family as well. So that was like our home. So sunny Durbs, that's where we grew up. We moved to New Zealand, yeah, that's right. Country was getting a bit bad. Yeah, it wasn't safe anymore. So it was a good idea at the time. 6 years, I think it was, in New Zealand. And then we moved to Australia, Brisbane.
Yeah, man, super good to be back. Stoked to be back in Australia. So much fun, like just there and skating in the park with the homies, warming up. Just the vibe, like brings you back to you know, growing up here, being a kid and just skating, like not worrying about anything and just having fun.
We moved from South Africa to New Zealand, and he was 11 years old. And all his cousins were skating when we got there, and he kept on saying, I want to go to the skate park, I have to go to the skate park with them.
There was a time we used to live in New Zealand in a street called Sunwood Rise. And Tommy must have been, we just got to New Zealand probably a year and a half. And he always called me on the road, hey Dad, I'll come see this trick. He'd make his ramps and things on the road. I'd have to come out and watch him. And he'd fall and he'd be all bruised and bloodied up. And I'm like, I don't want to watch this, boy. I'm going inside. No, one more time, Dad. One more, you got to watch this. And he'd run up the road and he'd come skating fast down the road. And bang, he'd fall on the floor again. And all blood and bruised. And I'd say, hey boy, no, I can't watch this, I'm going inside. And then he'd come running in, Dad, I landed it. You should have come and watched. As you walked in the house, I landed it. And that was all the time, every weekend.
We had to take him to the skate shops to get shoes all the time and shoe goo. Oh, and then he wanted to get the videos, he wanted magazines.
So every Saturday morning, he'd be up at 6, cleaning his room, because Saturday was our cleaning day. We had to clean the house. His room's all tidy, all clean. And Dad, come, we have to go to Cheap Skates. They're opening at 8. So I drop his mother at work and off we'd go to Cheap Skates and buy all the things he needs. And straight after that to the skate park. So he was very passionate from when he started learning. Yeah, he just kept it up all the time. We said to him, just keep going, boy, see how it goes, how it pans out.
after the first year at 12, there was a competition, and he said, "Oh, you think I should do this competition?" I don't know, I'm scared to do it. I said, "How are you going to know how good you are, boy, if you don't do the competition? Go in it and see what happens." And he went into the competition and he did very well, so they recognized him from then.
Well, when he was young, I didn't want us to watch him. Whenever we watched, he'd never win anything. But if we weren't there, he'd win competitions. So it was better we weren't there.
He was sponsored by small little companies in New Zealand, but he got bigger. I think he made like a DVD and sent it with one of his friends to America, and that's when the Americans had seen his little disc that he sent, because his friend was going there all the time, and that's how he got sponsored. People started talking and having a look at what he can do and how he does it, and he's so passionate about it. We just wanted him to finish school actually, because I said to him, I said, if the skateboarding, after you finish school, you're year 12, you still have year 12, you can study anything or be anything you want to be after that, but see how far the skating goes.
That diamond's on my neck.
His dad, after he was like about 20, 21, the dad was like, "How's the skateboarding going? You think you should do it? Maybe you should go and do an apprenticeship. Maybe you should go and get a job."
And I just said, "Hey, I can also get you electrical apprenticeship." I know people, even in New Zealand, my boss will take you on just like that. No, the person said, "Please, Dad, I need a few more years." So it just went on and went on, year after year after year. Yep. Eventually we said, "Oh, whatever. Yes, what do you want to do? Just do it."
A good over 10 years ago. I remember when he first came over from New Zealand, and he came and stayed with his cousin, Lisha, which was at the time one of my really close friends. And he remember telling him that, you know, "You gotta see my cousin, he's coming over, you know, you guys will love him, he'll get along straight away." And he rocked up to our local skate park, and we had this little pyramid, and no shit, he came out of nowhere, just straight down, kick flipped it just to flat. And like at the time, if you flew the thing to flat, it was like gnarly. And he just, first thing he did, didn't say hello to anyone, just kick flips it to flat. Everyone's just jaws dropped. "Who the hell's this?" Lisha's like, "It's my cousin, you know."
I was just skating a spot with my homies, and there's just this kid hanging around. He was just like cruising around on his BMX bike. He had a broken leg. He had a cast on, I think. He was just cruising around, lurking around, and I was like, "Who is this kid? You know, he keeps following us around and shit." Like after we left, like one of my mates was like, "Oh, that was that Tommy Fynn guy." And I was, "What? Tommy Fynn? I never even heard of him before, you know." And yeah, he's like, I heard he's like backside flipped down 12 stairs and all this, and I was like, "What? No way." Yeah, for the longest time I thought his name was Tommy Fynn for like months.
He's always been motivated. Like if you haven't noticed, he's bringing out so many video parts throughout the years, and you know, he's always wanting to film. He's always wanting to go out and learn new tricks, push himself, and I feel like it was very fast as well, especially for how old he was. Like he never had to really work or anything, and so it was good, you know. And of course too, he's a contest skater. Like he enjoys skating in front of people, which is most people don't like. So you know, that helped him a lot to get his exposure and get through New Zealand to Australia and then over to the US. So I feel like that definitely helped him a lot, and then his street skating speaks for itself.
Yes, we're very proud of him. We miss him a lot because he lives in America. But I contact him all the time, make sure that he's still behaving and looking after himself and progressing all the time.
Everything he's kind of ever wanted it's slowly happening. Like he's taken his time for sure, and you would have thought like, "Oh yeah, everyone knows who he is," but like people only just kind of knowing who he is now. I feel like it's still kind of low key until like this year when he got in the street league and stuff. Like all his goals he's kind of worked towards, he always like pushes and pushes and pushes until it like happens.
Yeah, Tommy.
There's just more to do. I'm just not done, you know. I'm not done. I'm far from done. I still love it like how I did the first day I started, and I'm so hyped to get these opportunities because I can work on something, work on a project. It's such a good feeling, you know.
He doesn't really give up. That's a big thing. When you don't give up, it's just like, yeah, it's on.
Right here.
100%.
Fuck yeah.
People might think he's just like this up-and-coming dude, you know, like Tommy Finn's up-and-coming dude. But like really, he's been around for so long, like ripping this whole time. So like make a name for himself in New Zealand, came to Australia, made a name for himself here, and then to go to the States and like to get to where he is now, it's pretty amazing, you know. I'm super proud of him, to be honest.
Yeah, my dude, thank you. Real support from the homies, I appreciate it. Support from the homies. You'll got me psyched. You'll got me psyched.
I've been in the game a long time, and I think people have seen my other stuff I've done and all this, but now it's like the new video part, and I'm living in America finally, and also like I guess just being in street league and being like things like this. This is one's important, you know. I think it's important because this is to me what matters, you know. This is a video part. So when I put this out on, this is how I want people to see me, you know. And so I'm working really hard on it, and I want hopefully get perceived really well, you know. But yeah, definitely like a new start. So it's exciting. It's definitely exciting to be working on this project. The motivation is just to create, man, create something cool. Just try to do the best video part I can, you know, and then when this one's done, I'm gonna work on the next one, and it won't stop because I just love skating, you know, and I don't think that would ever change. It's never gonna die, you know.